Hi, I'm Tankfish, and I'm wanted in several countries for environmental crimes. You fish for entertainment. I fish to destroy the ecosystem. We're not the same. Welcome to Fish, where you, fish. That's it. Give a man a fish, he's fed for a day. Teach a man to fish, and now that's all he ever does. You see, most men get addicted to 3 things in life: gambling, drugs, and fishing. This game has 2 of them, and if you pull a Tuco Salamanca while playing, which, trust me, does enhance the experience quite a bit. Wallahi, you're finished. Now, many of you are probably wondering, Tank, what's the point of this game? Why are so many people playing it? Well, have you ever seen a fishing enthusiast spending his entire weekend happily staring at water for hours alone, doing absolutely a all except occasionally fiddling his rod a little bit? Well, I have. That's my dad. So essentially, fish is like that, except without the sunburns, the mosquitoes, and the urge to spend $1,000 buying equipment. Maybe we humans, deep down, all have the urge to go out and catch a big ass fish. I guess it's in our genes, or else we starve to death or some shit. Now, many of you are probably thinking, wait, isn't this game just Soul Sargent for fish? Well, yeah, no, it's a lot more painful. Because here, instead of doing nothing, you have to play a game. So you know those janky minigames that the devs keep shoving into their games? Not the good ones. The ones that no one asked for and are just there to trick you into thinking there's more content, when in reality there's not, because the devs are just too lazy to properly integrate their shit into the game in a fun and original way. Yup, that. But a game of just that. Fish is essentially the 3 most generic fucking minigames blended into one. First, when you cast your rod, you get the classic release the left mouse button at the right time. The game. Then, while waiting for a fish to bite, you get the bootleg Oshu CSGO aim trainer. The game. And finally, when you catch the fish, you get to play the keep the shit inside the bar. The game. It's Stardew Valley. It's the Demon Folk Claygord game. That's it. That's the main gameplay. Just 3 minigames back to back. And they're adding more. Now you can fish up a thermonuclear bomb for some reason and get to play the keep the shit balance between Q and E. The game. You know, I'm surprised they didn't add the click the button as fast as you can. The game. Like once someone is locked in trying to keep the shit inside of the bar, just jump scare them with it out of nowhere and make them mash buttons like their fucking life depends on it. I'm telling you, bro, this game is eventually gonna become the infinite gauntlet of minigames, bruh. Much like fishing in real life, the gameplay mostly consists of being disappointed. Cause while there's plenty of fish in the sea, you know what else there is? Trash. There's a lot of trash in the sea. You know, I have an empty plastic bottle in my hands, I wanna throw it away, and there's the fucking sea right there. I mean, it's right there. So yeah, for the most part, you'll be catching junks that no one really wants and common fish that you can find in supermarkets. And when you actually manage to hook on something good, you're probably gonna fumble and you're gonna blame it on the equipment, just like in real life. But eventually, you're gonna catch something good. But it's not gonna be enough. It's never enough. Human greed knows no bound. You know what they all say, there's always a bigger fish. And with that in mind, let's talk about today's sponsorship, World of Warships. World of Warships is a free-to-play multiplayer action game where you can command a massive naval vessel and unleash devastating salvos of shells onto your enemies. Or the water around them. Unlike other games that purely rely on your reflexes, this game is the perfect thinking man's game where strategy and positioning are rewarded. So it's kind of like Battleship, except you can sit behind a rock and fucking carpet bomb your enemies. World of Warships offers a wide variety of ships to choose from, which includes legendary historical ships such as the Yamato, the Bismarck, or one of the 175 Fletcher-class destroyers ever built. Each ship offers a unique playstyle, and with different nations bring in their own distinctive traits, the gameplay stays fresh and exciting. Personally, I like to play as a submarine. I would find a victim and just sonar ping the shit out of him. I won't even attack him. I just ping him, just to make him schizophrenic. Let him know that he is being watched. That a big black rod can pop out from the water anytime and let him have a taste of the emotion of the ocean. Speaking of the ocean, World of Warships also has top-notch water graphics, so you can feel the wetness of the water water pouring out of your monitor and have a taste of the semen that is in you. It's even better when you have friends to share the experience. World of Warships gets new contents every 4 weeks, and it is also now on console if you're one of those guys. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today with the code BRAVO and obtain 7 days premium, 1,500,000 credits, 500 doubloons, and a free ship after you complete 15 battles. Link in the description. Go register. I want money. Back to the video. It's the pride of every fisherman. Your rod determines how respected you are in the fishing community. And a nice, long, sturdy, and girthy rod is a necessity to your success. Nothing brings a smile more on my face than when a fellow fishing enjoyer comes up to me and tells me, "Nice rod, bro." And I respond, "Wanna grab it and fill it out a little bit?" Obviously, you start off with a shitty second-hand rod that a homeless man gave you in exchange for some food. But as you progress, earn more money, and grow more and more addicted to fishing, your rod collection will grow. I have 9 rods. My wife took 9. How many do I have left? 20. Because I lied to my wife. Every rods have 5 different stats. Lure determines how much the fish like your rod and will affect how fast you get a bite. Luck determines how appealing your rod is to the fish and will increase the chance of catching rarer fish. And just like Soul's RNG, no one knows exactly how it works, man. Control determines, I don't know, the size of your rod because it increases the control bar when reeling in the fish. Resilience determines how sturdy your rod is. It reduces the fish movement when reeling them in. And max kilogram determines how strong your rod is, because it determines the maximum weight of fish you can catch. Bruh, I said rod so many fucking times, it's all I can think now. Some rods also have special unique passives, and they can range from enchanting the fish you catch to a literal fucking JoJo stand. You can also enchant your rods with enchant relics at the Statue of Sovereignty. You can either get them randomly by fishing or buy them from this f***ing wizard. There's a shitload of enchants and they all have the same rarity, but the devs keep adding junk enchants that nobody wants to lower your chance of getting a good enchantment. Cause they the ops, bro. Watch how they're gonna add the fishing license update, where you gotta pay to fish, or else some NPC called the police will arrest your ass. Also, the devs seem to be obsessed with not making a rod good at everything. Like, they always have at least one stat that's kinda ass. So obviously this is a pain in the ass for meta players like me, but this actually enhances the immersion of the fishing experience because it makes a fish player talk like an actual fishing addict when a random person asks them why they have like 7 different rods in their truck. Well, you see, this rod is a spinning rod to catch smaller fishes. This one is a bait casting rod that uses heavier lures to catch bigger fish. This one is a trolling rod. Meanwhile, in fish, this one is the mythical rod. Have this aurora rod in case there's an aurora. You can make a crap load of money. This one is the sunken rod and fishing. This one, and the devs are gonna keep adding more better rods, and you're gonna keep coming back buying those rods, like how real life fishermen keep going back to Bass Pro every month or so, like it's a fucking cold ritual. 10 out of 10 real fishing experience right here. Fishing is one of those activities that is still constantly receiving updates from God. Every few months or so, it seems that there's always a new fish update dropping. This means there are all kinds of goofy-ass fish for you to catch in the ocean. And a fisherman's ultimate goal is to catch them all. Different fish will be present in different areas, so you're gonna need to travel around in order to collect them and complete your bestiary. There's a fish radar you can use to find the fishing spots easily, or you can just use Google. Now, because we're all professional racists here in the fishing community, obviously we will class all the fish into different rarity categories, and of course it's based off how expensive they are in a restaurant. Actually, you see, shrimps and crabs aren't actually fish or crustaceans. Shut the f up. They're grouped under the fish section of the menu, so they're fish. It ain't that complicated. And if you really think about it, we're all technically fish because we all came from this fucking asshole fish who decided to walk out of the water one day, and now I have to go to work and pay taxes. Oh my god, did I just solve racism? Maybe, after all, it takes a real racist to solve racism. Obviously, rare fish are rare, but they're also harder to catch. Especially the mythical ones. They will move on the bar like an autistic ADHD patient overdose on ketamine. They also take a longer time to catch, so you really gotta lock in. You show them, even the moment of weakness, they will break free. And everyone around you will laugh at your ass for fumbling, and this failure will forever be a shit stain on your fishing career. So kids, don't fumble. It's gay. Now, there are also lures you can use that can help you catch better fish faster or give you a buff in the reeling minigame. But me personally, I just raw dog it, because I'm just that good at the game. I'm him, bro. Finally, the fish you catch can get a special modifier that increases its value. There's a lot of them, but some of them are questionable. A big ass fish, that I understand, it looks great on the photos, but one that fucking glows, like, I would be a little concerned, you know? Like, damn, pollution and climate change really fucking these fish up, huh? What is going on? The grind of fish is a long and arduous one. You start with nothing but a stick with a string and slowly work your way up, saving up more coins, getting better rods, and catching bigger and rarer fish to eventually become CEO of fishing, destroyer of ecosystem, and annihilator of protected species. Truly a success story to be remembered. Or you can just go back and guilt trip some random level 500s into giving you some rare fish so you can sell it, make a bank, then get the best rod you can. Obviously, the devs eventually figured out the overpowered meta of asking nicely. So now they added a bunch of level requirements for the rods and made it so some rooms are locked behind client-side doors so you can no longer pretend to be an e-girl and trick people into getting you endgame items for free. Or at least, it's harder now. Besides, the devs are gonna add more rods, so this video is gonna be f***ing outdated in a week, bruh. Imagine if they add depth layer 2. Man, getting fish layer 3 before Deep Walk and Conquest update would be crazy. The depth is calling. But none of that actually matters, because getting an endgame rod is only the beginning. Most people can manage to do it around level 100, but the max level currently is 750. Now, is there any reason to get to max level? Well, yes. You get to craft the Rod of the Forgotten Fang, made from your crystallized gamer sweat. So you must be thinking, holy shit, then that must be a really good rod, right? Well, no, it's actually kind of mid. Trust me, every max level fish player is not in their right mind. They're not built different. They're built wrong, bro. Besides the mentally ills trying to grind for max level, there's also the gamblers, the Souls RNG players. As you already know, a fish can come in different weight and has the possibility to be mutated. Those determines how valuable it is. And if you pay a little bit of money to this appraiser, it changes. Like, this dude is either fucking blind or a wizard, because the fucking fish, it's the same fucking fish. But every time he appraises the fucker, it becomes different, bro. I don't know what kind of Zaza he and I are on, bro. It's f***ed up, man. Considering all the mutations and weight changes, the odds of getting the rarest fish variant is actually pretty fucking low. Meaning, basically, there are plenty of gamblings to do if you ever choose to. I've seen millionaires go bankrupt and become homeless doing this, and their fish didn't even get better than the one they had before. Now they're still coping, always trying to make a comeback and keep reassuring the people around them who are concerned about their mental state that they're literally Hakari, and that you should always bet on them. This is what happens when you have too much money and nowhere to spend them. What can I say? The fishing industry is a great place to make money. Business is booming. As for me, obviously, I used my cloud to get free shits, then proceeded to AFK farm with a macro. The children in my basement provided me with uninterrupted Aurora Borealis service that gives me 6 times luck for free. Is it legal? Maybe. Perhaps. I didn't read the rules. Is it effective? Hell yeah. What can I say? If you want to succeed in the fishing industry, you gotta be willing to use some more questionable tactics. My brothers in Christ in the endgame are all fishing to try to feed the entire population of Earth, bruh.
Wait. What the hell?
What can I say? We all just love emotionally manipulate and gaslight some fish for a good time. The fish endgame is basically a dick measuring contest of who has the biggest and most f***ed up fish. Because it puts you above other men. It makes you the alpha. Because it proves that you are a better provider for your family. People at this point are basically the fish equivalent of those crazy Florida fishermen. They do anything for a big catch. Some have completely lost their sanity. And others have made underground organizations where they will pop the Aurora infinitely with some fucking pyramid scheme shit going on, bro. I guess trolling people with giant ass fish is funny, but now everyone knows it. Everyone have it, so it's not really special anymore. If you haven't realized it yet, fishing is a job that is soon going to be replaced by AI. This technology is being spearheaded by your average Singaporean in his unhinged Discord server.
You're not cringe. You're just f***ing racist.
If you know, you know. The future is now, old man. So yeah, I mean, you fish. That's the game.
Sir, a moment, please.
What?
Are you Tank Fish?
Yeah.
You're currently under arrest and you have the right to remain silent.
What? Why? Is it because of the mass fishing? I have money. I can bail.
No, it's for the 45 counts of war crimes you committed in Lithuania.
Oh. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.